Hey guys, scrapebox here, and a lot of people want to start their own private blog network or PBN, but they don't know where to start. They don't know where to find domains, what makes a good domain for a PBN, and so on. So I figured I'd try to simplify it, make it as simple as possible so that you can set up your very first PBN within just a couple days for the cheapest price possible. And for that, we're going to be using two tools. One is scrapebox, which you should already have if you're watching this video. And if you don't, there's a reason why it's called the Swiss Army knife of SEO. It does pretty much anything that you want it to do. So go out, get that. I think it's only like 67 bucks or something like that. And if you use like a Black Hat World coupon, I think it's in the 50s or something. And the second tool that we're going to be using is DOM Detailer. And it does exactly what it says, Moz and Majestic domain stats on a budget. So basically, you just purchase credits. They start at $22 for 25,000 credits, which is going to go a pretty long way considering you're just starting out. And it taps into the Majestic and Moz APIs to get link counts, citation flow, trust flow, domain authority, page authority, and so on. And with these two tools, we're going to pick out our very first PBN domain. So in scrapebox, all you're going to do is go to add-ons, show available add-ons. Find the scrapebox TDNAM scraper and install it. This is a free add-on, by the way. And once that's installed, go to add-ons, and scrapebox TDNAM scraper should be in your menu options. Basically, what the TDNAM scraper does is it goes to GoDaddy's closeout auctions and downloads the entire list of domain names. So we're just going to click start and keep it on closeouts. This is where we're going to find the cheapest domains that aren't in auction, so we don't have to fight anybody over them. And for the sake of this video, and maybe you want to start off this way as well, just to simplify things more on your end, we're going to sort this by domain age. So we're only going to keep domains that are 15 years or older. And it leaves us with 993 domain names. Once you've done that, click export, export to file, name the file. I'm just going to name it domain check. And once you're done with that, we're going to head over to DOM Detailer. And really simple, just import from file, select your domain check list, and it's going to check all of these domains metrics on Moz and Majestic. Now, it may take a little bit of time depending on how many domains you submitted, but it's pretty fast. And you can sort it by Majestic Trust Flow or Moz Page Authority, Domain Authority. But today, we're just going to sort this by, let's sort it by Trust Flow today. Now, a lot of domains are going to already be purchased, like this one, for example, 24 Trust Flow, 27 PA, 13 DA, findabillboard.com. And they're already purchased because there's people doing this same exact thing, and they just got to the domain before you by a little bit. So we're going to search up Find a Bill, and that should bring up findabillboard.com. Open it up. And yep, the auction has ended. Somebody purchased findabillboard.com. Probably someone doing this same exact thing. So, back to DOM Detailer. We can go through things. Let's pick fcc-doc.org. Let's see. Trust flows 20. PA and DA are low. Majestic is reporting links, but Moz is not for some reason. That's kind of odd. So how about we check out that domain? Right-click it, open the auction page, and fcc-doc.org is not taken. So to dive deeper into this, you could go to Moz's own Open Site Explorer, or even Ahrefs, which Ahrefs is kind of expensive, especially for someone just starting out, although it is a fantastic tool. But for the sake of this video, we are just going to use DOM Detailer. This is for the budget-friendly in mind. all you're going to do is purchase the domains that you find have the metrics that suit your needs. And sorry about the car driving by. Delivery time, take ownership in 5 days. That's because this is an expiring domain, so they have to wait until it's fully expired to put it in your GoDaddy account. But once that's set up, you can point it to your DNS, your name server, so you can get a website set up a WordPress blog, Ghost blog, all that good stuff. And we're actually going to cover more of that in part 2. We're actually going to set up a PBN, and I'm going to show you how to remove footprints, not leave any footprints for any of the domains that you set up, because that's the last thing you want. You don't want Google linking that you own each of these sites. So stay tuned for part 2. Thanks for watching.